All right, found the leak. I've got to get the water turned off and the house drained. So let's fix this leak. So all I need to do is to be a few inches above and below the damaged portion so I can stay away from weakened pipe. We're gonna go 10 inches so I have 5 inches above and below. Mark my center, mark the top portion of pipe, mark me out at 10 inches, and then all I've gotta do is get my cutter on there and remove this damaged line. SharkBite has a nice deburring tool, so I wanna make sure I clean up the ends so that these fittings go on the correct way and they're seated properly. If I go on SharkBite's website, it'll actually show me the correct depth for makeup for each of their fittings at each size. So for the 1/2 inch straight coupling on a SharkBite Max fitting, it's 1 inch to make up. So I need to put my 1 inch mark at the bottom of my cut line, and I need to mark 1 inch on top and 1 inch for the bottom. So I take my fitting, I push it onto my pipe, we hit makeup so I know we're all the way made up. You just take it right up to the makeup line. And I need to measure from the top of this cup to the bottom of this cup. So now all I have to do is cut my new pipe. So it goes right back into the deburring tool, smooths out these edges so we can make sure we have a good seal. So now we need to mark our makeup, which is still 1 inch on each side. 1 inch. Right to makeup. Right to makeup. Now that everything's done, let's go get the water turned back on and bleed the air out of the system. Thanks to SharkBite, I'm getting out of here in just around 45 minutes. Let's go to the next one.